So let me tell you about Singlish. It's like a beautiful mishmash of languages that somehow just works. You see, Singapore is this tiny little island with people from all over the world living together. And when you have so many different languages and cultures mixing, you're bound to come up with something unique. Derived from the words Singapore and English, Singlish is an English-based creole language spoken predominantly in Singapore. It's a rich tapestry, woven with words, vocabulary, and grammar from a myriad of languages and dialects, such as Hokkien, Malay, Teochew, Cantonese, and Tamil. Singlish is semitonal, retaining the original tones of words of Sinitic origin, while English words and those of Malay and Tamil origin are non-tonal. Diving into the history of Singlish, we find ourselves back in the early 19th century. Singapore, a British colony from 1819 to the 1950s, saw an influx of people from all over the world when it was declared a free trading port by the British. A significant proportion of these people hailed from the south coast of China, including Canton, Fujian, Hainan, and also the southern part of India. This diverse mix of cultures and languages laid the foundation for the development of Singlish. As English became the medium of education in Singapore, elements of the language quickly seeped out of schools and onto the streets. This resulted in the birth of a pidgin language, used as a lingua franca for communication among speakers of various languages. Basically, you had the Chinese, the Malays, the Indians, and the Eurasians all living together, and they needed a common language to get by. So they took bits and pieces from each other's languages and created this beautiful, beautiful mess, which eventually became the primary street language. Over time, Singlish evolved mainly among the working classes who learned English without formal schooling, incorporating elements of their native languages. Eventually, Singlish underwent a process known as creolization, where children began to acquire Singlish as their native language. This process led to the development of a fully formed, stabilized, and independent Creole language, complete with a robust vocabulary and complex grammar. In a testament to its growth and recognition, numerous Singlish words have found their place in the Oxford English Dictionary. Singlish terminology such as blur, angmo, shook, and sabo have successfully made their entry into the Oxford English Dictionary. These distinct words have earned global recognition and are now part of the global vocabulary, symbolizing the singular Singaporean identity. Together with Singapore's reputation as a financial, tourism, and technology hub, Singlish is Singapore's stake in the global linguistic stage. In a nutshell, Singlish is a unique linguistic phenomenon, a true testament to Singapore's rich and diverse cultural history. It's an ever-evolving language. It's a vibrant blend of various languages and dialects, and it's an integral part of the Singaporean multicultural identity, our collective identity. It's more than just a language. It's a reflection of the country's past, present, and future. So the next time you hear someone speaking Singlish, don't just brush it off as bad English. Embrace it, learn it, love it. Because Singlish is more than just a language. It's a part of who we are. And that, my friends, is something worth celebrating.